Sometimes you don't need to go far for a Japanese style beer. You can just go a little bit south, down to Hamilton, Ontario. Beer, 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 beer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Mate Peruski, from the Brewing review. Today, the beer I have for you is by the Collective Arts Brewing Company out in Hamilton, Ontario. But this style of beer is from a totally different country. This is the Collective Project Lager, Japanese style rice lager, coming in at 4.9% alcohol by volume, with a crazy sort of like spooky. They sort of remind me of the boos, like boos from Super Mario Bros. You see like the ghost with the eyes and the black, yeah, like a boo, and tons of them tangled interwovenly with blue and metal background. Very, very nice. Coming in at 4.9% alcohol by volume and an unlisted IBUs. The artwork is done by Ted Paoli from Boston, Massachusetts. That is crazy. It sort of looks like booze and hoodies tangling, intertwining with each other. Very, very nice. Japanese style rice lager. Interesting. Let's crack it open and see what we got. On the IBU scale, none listed on the website and none listed on tap. So we're going to take an educated guess, but it being a lager, probably not too much. Pouring into the IPA glass by Collective Arts. Woo! Because you know what? It's the only Collective Arts glass that I have. Might need to get more. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's a very light colored lager. Very, very nice. Rice lager. So I'm guessing because it is made with rice, it is gluten-free, if I'm not mistaken, but it does not say. So just do a little bit more research. Looking at the beer though, very, very clear, nice white head on top, just like a lager should be. Let's have a smell. I was going to say let's have an aroma, but that doesn't make sense. Weird. It smells more musty of a lager. My mind's going dry rice, but I think that's just primed because it's a rice lager. But definitely more musty of an aroma as far as lagers go. Not sweet like typical ones. You're not getting any melons. You're not getting any like butterscotch or caramel. You're getting more of like a musty bread, or like a almost like a half and half of whole wheat and white bread. I don't know. That's the aroma, at least, that I'm getting. It's not unpleasant. It's just different. Let's have a sip, though. Okay. On the sip, a bit more bittery in the finish. Very light, though. Not super sweet. Nothing really stands out to me. But more of like a bready sort of overall sort of flavor. Interesting. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Sort of just like a beer, like slightly malty, or I guess in this case rice. Yeah, it's different. It feels more, not lighter and sweeter, but as far as lagers go, in a sense, slightly more bolder. Like a deeper note, not caramel or toffee like, but either bready or maybe even ricey, because if there's rice in here. I would say not like a white rice, more like a medium to like a darker brown rice almost. In the finish, you do get a bit more like hoppiness to it compared to other lagers. A little bit more. I wouldn't say citrusy, but it's between a mix of like hoppy and kind of citrusy. Not sweet citrusy though. It's not bad though. Very interesting. But yeah, brown rice I can definitely get. But yeah, really nice beer so far. Just different from what I'm used to. It's like a bolder, deeper lager sort of flavor. Tastes almost kind of off as far as lagers go, but it's not. It's just a different mix-up of ingredients. Moving over to the can, let's read what it has to say. So, Collective Project Lager, Japanese-style rice lager. 4.9% ABV, unlisted IBUs. I would put it at probably 25 to 30. No ingredients list, no description, but we do have a hops list, which are German Magnum and Waiti. Waiti? W-A-I-I-T-I. Waititi. No, Waiti. I don't know. Just, it's fun. Waititi. Waiti. Fun kind of word to say. On the bottom for a brewed on date, January 4th, 24th, 2019. Very, very nice. Great. Posted. Just a really cool looking can. Very nice can design. But yeah, good information there. Still, I want a little more, but I know the Collective Project, they don't put as much information as they do on their core brand beers, which is fine, I guess. At least the website makes up for it a little bit with a nice description, and it reads, the Japanese rice lager is our take on this style of crisp, clean Asian lager. The Pilsner malt backbone, so there is regular malt, so it's not gluten-free, is complemented with brown rice, which enhances the refreshingly crisp finish. We then add Waiti hops with their fresh notes of lime and mandarin citrus to round out the final product into its elegant final form. Now, me personally, I'm not getting lime or mandarin citrus. Like I said, hoppy, somewhat citrusy sort of finish, but not that distinct for at least my palate. Then it has the art name listed, which I've already said, 4.9% ABV, and the flavor hop of Waiti. But no other information there, no IBU list, no food pairings, no malt list. Which is fine. A bit of a bummer, but it's fine. Moving over to the store portion, because you can only get this at the Collective Arts Brewery or their online store, if I'm not mistaken. And I go over to the beer section and you scroll down a little bit to try to find the... Oh, and it's not there. My apologies. It looks like you can only get this beer from the actual brewery. And off the top of my head, I don't remember how much I paid for it. So I'm sorry. What can you do? I don't look at the beer prices. If it's just single cans, I'm not looking at the beer prices. I just buy them. Because it's worth it. Overall, a really nice beer. Not my style. Not a huge fan of the rice lager beers or rice beers. But you know what? I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it was all about. I wanted to see how the Japanese sort of do their own style of beer in what is a Canadian form. So, very, very nice. Just different flavor. Not as sweet as lagers usually go. Finally, moving over to Untappd, the Collective Arts Japanese rice style lager has been given a 3.6 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 260 ratings. Let's see what people have to say about this. One person says, it's alright for a rice lager, but still has that adjunct aftertaste. I much prefer barley malts. I do as well, sir. Clean and crisp, another person says, would be a good summer brew. Yeah, it is a good summer brew. You know, it's refreshing. That's the one thing I've noticed too. It's very refreshing. It's light on the mouthfeel, but a very crisp, refreshing beer. Perfect for the hot summer days that are just upon the horizon. The clocks go forward soon, and I'm a happy boy. I just want it to warm the fuck up because it's way too damn cold. Cheers and final sip, guys. Let's get right to ratings. Overall, the Japanese style rice lager by Collective Arts. It's a good beer. It's not my favorite style. It's too, I don't know, it's even like a little bit of spice in there almost. It's a little too weird for me. But it's not that different than a lager, just not as sweet, more dull in a sense. But yeah, it's still a great flavor, just not for me. But overall, for the style and for what it is, solid 8 out of 10. Well done, well done, just not my palate. As for presentation, the can design on here is, again, top notch. Collective Arts, even though I know you don't make your own designs, but picking them out from the artists out there around the world is absolutely amazing. As for information on the collector project stuff, there's definitely not enough for my personal tastes, but at least the hops are listed. You got your ABV and you got it clearly labeled, brewed on or best before date on the bottom, and the website with a nice big description. Good stuff. Still like to see the IBUs on at least the website. So presentation gets a solid 8 out of 10 as well. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. And like I always say, crack your beer and enjoy. Cheers. And now to pour the rice into the glass. Oh, whoops. It's a beer. Ding. Cheers.